A chilling reality, the seriousness of ASPD. Anti-social personality disorder, or ASPD, is a serious mental health condition. It affects how people think, feel, and interact with others. Individuals with ASPD often disregard rules, manipulate others, and act impulsively. This disorder can have devastating consequences for both the individual and those around them. It's crucial to understand ASPD to recognize the signs and seek appropriate help. Imagine a world where empathy is absent and manipulation is the norm. This is the reality for individuals living with ASPD, and it's a reality that impacts everyone around them. The consequences of this disorder can be dire, leading to broken relationships, criminal activity, and a profound sense of isolation. Understanding ASPD is not about making excuses for harmful behavior. Instead, it's about shedding light on a complex condition that requires professional intervention. By recognizing the signs and understanding the diagnostic criteria, we can begin to break down the stigma surrounding ASPD and encourage those who need it to seek help. This essay will delve into the intricacies of ASPD, exploring its diagnostic criteria, common behaviors, and the importance of early intervention. Together, let's unravel the complexities of this disorder and work towards a future where empathy and compassion prevail. Unmasking the disorder diagnostic criteria of ASPD. Diagnosing ASPD is a meticulous process that requires a comprehensive evaluation by a mental health professional. The criteria for diagnosis are clearly outlined in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM-5, the gold standard for mental health professionals. One of the primary criteria is a pervasive pattern of disregard for and violation of the rights of others. This pattern must be present since the age of 15 and is evidenced by a history of 3 or more of the following: failure to conform to social norms, deceitfulness, impulsivity, irritability and aggressiveness, reckless disregard for safety, consistent irresponsibility, and lack of remorse. It's important to note that not everyone who exhibits some of these behaviors has ASPD. These behaviors must be persistent, pervasive, and significantly impair the individual's social, occupational, or other areas of functioning. Furthermore, ASPD cannot be diagnosed before the age of 18. However, there must be evidence of conduct disorder before the age of 15. Conduct disorder is characterized by a pattern of serious rule violations and aggressive or destructive behaviors. Accurately diagnosing ASPD is essential for ensuring that individuals receive appropriate treatment and support. Red flags, behaviors that signal ASPD. Individuals with ASPD often exhibit behaviors that deviate from societal norms and expectations. These behaviors show a disregard for the rights and feelings of others, a lack of empathy, and impulsivity. A hallmark is a chronic disregard for rules and laws. This can range from lying and cheating to theft and violence. They may show no remorse, justifying their actions. Deceitfulness is common, from small lies to manipulation. They might use charm or intimidation to exploit others. Impulsivity and aggressiveness are also observed, often leading to conflicts. Recognizing these red flags is crucial for seeking help. Early warning signs, childhood indicators of ASPD. While ASPD is not diagnosed before the age of 18, the roots of this disorder often become evident in childhood. Identifying early warning signs is crucial for early intervention and potentially mitigating the severity of the disorder later in life. Children who exhibit a persistent pattern of violating rules and engaging in aggressive or destructive behaviors may be at risk for developing ASPD. These behaviors often manifest as conduct disorder, a serious behavioral disorder characterized by a disregard for rules and the rights of others. Children with conduct disorder may engage in bullying, fighting, cruelty to animals, theft, vandalism, or fire setting. They may lie, cheat, or steal without remorse, and often have difficulty controlling their anger and impulses. Academic problems, school suspensions, and conflicts with authority figures are also common. It's important to note that not all children with conduct disorder will develop ASPD, and other factors can contribute to the development of this disorder. However, early identification and intervention are crucial for addressing these behavioral issues and providing children with the support they need. Early intervention strategies may include therapy, family counseling, and parent training programs. These interventions aim to teach children empathy, anger management skills, problem-solving abilities, and appropriate social behaviors. By addressing these issues early on, we can potentially alter the trajectory of their development and reduce the likelihood of developing ASPD in adulthood. The empathy gap, a core feature of ASPD. One of the most striking and defining characteristics of antisocial personality disorder, or ASPD, is a profound lack of empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is fundamental to healthy social interactions. Individuals with ASPD, however, struggle to comprehend or relate to the emotional experiences of those around them. This empathy deficit is not simply a matter of indifference. It's a deep-seated inability to recognize and respond to the emotions of others. They may fail to understand how their actions affect those around them, or they may simply disregard the emotional consequences of their behavior. This lack of empathy can be incredibly damaging to their relationships, as they may engage in hurtful or exploitative behavior without any apparent remorse. While individuals with ASPD may struggle to experience empathy genuinely, they can be remarkably adept at mimicking it. They may learn to recognize social cues and adjust their behavior accordingly, appearing charming, charismatic, or even concerned when it serves their interests. This superficial display of empathy, however, is often a calculated tactic to manipulate and exploit others. The absence of genuine empathy is a cornerstone of ASPD, contributing significantly to the manipulative, deceitful, and often callous behaviors associated with this disorder. It's a complex and challenging aspect of the condition that underscores the importance of professional intervention and support. Behind the mask, superficial charm and grandiosity in ASPD. Individuals with ASPD often present a paradoxical blend of charm and manipulation. They can be remarkably adept at making a good first impression, appearing charismatic, engaging, and even charming. This superficial charm, however, often masks a deeper lack of empathy and a self-serving agenda. This superficial charm is often a tool used to disarm and manipulate others. They may shower others with compliments, offer insincere apologies, or make grand promises they have no intention of keeping. Their goal is often to gain the trust and admiration of others, which they can then exploit for personal gain. This manipulative behavior is often fueled by an inflated sense of self-worth and a belief that they are superior to others. This grandiosity can manifest as an exaggerated sense of entitlement, a need for constant admiration, and a lack of consideration for the needs and feelings of others. They may believe that they are above the rules and that they deserve special treatment, often becoming enraged or indignant when their expectations are not met. This combination of superficial charm and grandiosity can make it challenging to recognize the true nature of ASPD. It's important to remember that actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to their behavior over time, particularly how they treat others when they believe no one is watching. Setting the record straight, ASPD versus other mental illnesses. Antisocial personality disorder is often misunderstood and confused with other mental health conditions. It's crucial to distinguish ASPD for accurate diagnosis and treatment. A common misconception is that ASPD is a severe form of other personality disorders. Each disorder has its own distinct features and diagnostic criteria. Individuals with ASPD often engage in deceitful, manipulative, and illegal behaviors. ASPD is not always associated with violence or criminal activity. Many with ASPD function well in society, but have significant interpersonal difficulties. Understanding ASPD's nuances is crucial for accurate diagnosis and effective treatment. Seeking help, spreading awareness. Your role in understanding ASPD. Understanding antisocial personality disorder, or ASPD, is not just about recognizing the signs and symptoms. It's about fostering empathy, reducing stigma, and encouraging those who may be struggling to seek help. If you recognize the signs of ASPD in yourself or someone you know, it's crucial to encourage seeking professional help. Treatment for ASPD typically involves psychotherapy, with a focus on addressing maladaptive thought patterns, developing coping mechanisms, and improving interpersonal skills. Remember, ASPD is a complex disorder, and there is no one-size-fits-all approach to treatment. It's essential to work with a qualified mental health professional who can provide individualized care tailored to the specific needs of the individual. Spreading awareness about ASPD is equally important. By educating ourselves and others about this disorder, we can help dispel myths and misconceptions, reduce stigma, and create a more supportive environment for those affected by it. Share this information with your friends, family, and social networks. Engage in open and honest conversations about mental health, and let's work together to create a world where seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. What are your thoughts on ASPD? Share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation and work together to break down the stigma surrounding mental health. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative content.